These are 3 signs to let you know that you're waking up from this matrix, the grid, in no particular order. First thing, number 1, is you're starting to watch what you put in your mouth. So since this whole pandemic started, a lot of people started eating garbage and shoving down junk food each and every single day because they're on lockdown. What else are you gonna do, right? Now, I did kind of do that, but I didn't go all out like most people did. And so I took the majority of the summer, or all the summer really, and I started intermittent fasting. And since I begun that, since I started doing that, my perception of food has changed drastically. And even though I'll still eat stuff that's not good for me, I still, there's a little reminder in here that lets me know, hey man, you're not supposed to be eating this, or I feel guilty. You start to feel guilty when you go to a drive-thru or drink a soda water or whatever, bro, something that's not healthy for you. Because if you've been fasting, yo, pretty soon you're gonna start to realize, god damn, that's loud, bro. I'm by a community college. I don't know what they're doing out here, fixing a parking lot or something, but anyways, yo, you really start to consider what you're eating and when you're eating, because I won't get too much into fasting right now, but what you put in your mouth is just as important as how frequent you're putting things in your mouth and eating it. So yeah, it takes time to completely go vegan. I practice veganism, but I'm not 100% because it's very hard. There's eggs, milk, cheese, and damn near everything, yo. So that's the number 1 thing, or the first thing to let you know that you're waking up, because you know that these foods, these burgers, these chicken, this meat, this processed foods, every time we eat them, it's putting us at a lower vibration. And what I mean when I say that is that your anxiety is starting to come back. You start to worry a little bit more. You get irritated more. So just be mindful and just consider what you put in your mouth each and every time. I still do. I'm not perfect, yo. I've gotten so much better, but I have a little ways to go. So good job for you if you're starting to, like, you know, consider what you're eating. Good for you. Number 2, you can see through all the acts, you can see who's acting and who's putting on a show, who's just trying to be egotistical in front of their friends or something. You see through all the acts, and I'm not even talking about from just in person, but Facebook or social media, anywhere where you can see your friends' posts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember back in Facebook days, TBH, to be honest, bro, you know how many people would comment if anybody did it? But let me ask you this, man. Would y'all receive those, would y'all see those same the number of comments and how genuine and how nice and friendly they are if there wasn't anybody else on that website? Like, if it was just y'all 2 people and then you put a TBH, is that one person, your friend, the one person who's following you, are they gonna put something nice about you? And that's excluding best friend or a family member. It's just like a random person you went to school with or something. Chances are they're probably not gonna write a damn thing. So, and I noticed this like 10 years ago. I just saw through all of it. I just saw through all the acts, and I just saw, like, man, y'all don't mean this stuff. Y'all are just doing this because other people are on here, other people are on Facebook, and they're gonna be watching what you write, and it's gonna make you feel good, but not because of what you said, but because other people are noticing. And that, to me, that's a little bit fake, if you ask me. So I just didn't realize that I was waking up back then. I had no idea. But yeah, so I'll elaborate more on another video on that topic if I don't forget. So number 3, number 3, to let you know that you're waking up, yo. Oh yeah, so this kind of falls in with number 2, but you choose more wisely of who you hang out with. You're probably choosing to be by yourself more, right? You're probably thinking to yourself, hey, you probably got invited somewhere and you're thinking to yourself, man, I don't really talk to this person, and why am I going to waste my time with this person if we can't relate, if we can't laugh, if there's going to be awkward moments, us just sitting, you know, by each other or eating or whatever. So you rather just kick it with somebody else, or be like, no, I'm not going to hang out with you. I'd rather be by myself, because any kind of energy that I'm putting towards that person is just going to be wasted. So you're more careful on who you're spending your time and your energy with. So that goes back to number two, yo. You just see through the acts. You just see, like, if someone calls you randomly, they probably in public or something, they don't want to be by themselves, so they call anybody they can to keep themselves distracted, because these few seconds out here by themselves, it's just too much for them to handle. So they need somebody to talk to. And I see that so much, like grown people, like people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, doing that kind of stuff. So that's number three, yo. And again, yo, I've mentioned this a number of times, but there's nothing wrong with being by yourself. Look what I'm doing. Bro, I was not doing this 7-8 months ago, bro. This took time. Oh yeah, I guess there could be a number, four things. Fourth thing, you care less of what people think about you. I love it, bro. I wouldn't be able to do this earlier in the year. I tried, but I would be like, oh, kind of like subtle with it and like make sure no one's watching. But there will be people all around me, and I don't care. I mean, what's gonna happen? Why are you so focused on what other people are thinking about you? That's a prisoner, bro. You might as well put yourself in prison. The moment you start caring what other people are around you are thinking about you, you become the prisoner. So they get to go home all like smiley, ha, I got to that person. No, that's not you anymore, bro. You're sun gazing. You can stare at the sun. You can stand on your head. If you haven't watched my video about standing on your head, bro, it's in my videos from the summer. So it's better tips for sun gazing. Watch that video if you haven't balanced on your head yet. Stand on your head. You do all kinds of stuff out here by yourself, man, and you're not even trying to get attention. You just really don't care if people see you or hear you or whatever, bro. So 4 things. That's a little bonus. What do you call that? They use it in sports. I can't think of the word. Honorable mention. That's an honorable mention. But yeah, yo. So that's 4 things to let you know that you're waking up from this matrix, man. And you may get discouraged, yo. Like, this is a spiritual journey. This is a path. This is your path. And there's going to be some discouraged moments, bro. It's not always going to be pitch and perfect and holy and just 100%. It's not going to be like that all the time. We're in this matrix. Yeah, we're in this grid. But there's still things that go on. There's still things that happen. There's still things we got to do. And we can't let any bit of negative energy get to us and bring us down, because I mean, I don't want to say this, but it might be bad enough to where we just go back down to where we were, back down to where everyone else is on this grid, just so unaware, just living day by day on your phone, never looking at the sun, putting shades on, eating whatever you want whenever you want. You're not gonna go back, bro. We are not gonna go back. We are the chosen ones, and we are waking up. This is our awakening, and nothing's gonna stop us from us reaching our highest potential. We're too good, bro. You know how many channels are on YouTube, bro? And you're over here watching my channel, a small-ass channel, or other videos like this. Didn't happen by accident. You were meant to discover staring at the sun, fasting, stop eating so much, drinking more water, watching who you hang out with, who you tell your things to, all that stuff. Even your own family. That doesn't even, family is like a whole different word now. It's not what it used to be. These days, we choose our family. We choose who's in our life. We choose who to love. We choose who we allow to love us. Always. And don't ever forget that. Sun gazed for about an hour and a half. It was really good. And the more you fast, the better it's gonna get, the easier it's gonna get. You're gonna get less hungry. You're gonna spend less money. You're gonna spend less gas going to the store or fast food or whatever. It's gonna happen. It takes time, but you must stay on top of it. And you don't have to don't be that one person who makes an excuse because they don't have anybody to do it with. There's people who will skip out of the gym because their friends weren't available. That's bullcrap, bro. any kind of excuse to better yourself, don't make that excuse. Because you're in charge of yourself. You're your own boss. You're your own king. Your own queen. And nobody got shit on you. Last thing I want to say, you'll probably feel weird doing these new things, introducing these new things into your life, into your spiritual path. It may feel a little weird because you're just not used to it yet. But these are things that our ancestors did way before us, of course. It's just these modern times, the Western world, television and music and movies and junk food, all this just came over and just layered itself right over the world, what it was before. All the slabs of concrete and shit like that. Nah, bro, we're too connected. We're too connected to ourselves. But it's a good thing though. Because at least we can feel ourselves. Thanks for watching, yo. Stay on top of the water. Stop eating so much. Look at this flat stomach, yo. I'm pushing my stomach out, and this is as far as it can go. Don't you want that flat stomach? Nah, don't fast because you want a flat stomach. Fast because it's good mentally and it's good for your health. And then once you do it enough times, you're gonna start seeing the fat melt away. No fat at all. Natural way to heal yourself. No pills, no stupid diet or anything. It all starts with fasting. Give it a try. 12 hours. Work your way to 14 hours, 16 hours, and it doesn't have to be every single day. Take your time with it, and it will happen. You're gonna start fasting for 2 days like it's nothing now. Promise you, do it. I gave up meat. God, I used to eat Wingstop damn near, not every day, but chicken damn near every day. Over here 2 months, almost to the day with no meat. No big deal. All right, yo, I'm Gucci. Stare at the sun and all that good stuff, all right? And until next time, be nice to each other. Bye.